okay, what is the first thing you think about when you think about Sweden? And I grew up with Swedish television in the 80s and Swedish children's books. And so I've drawn my versions of many of these things. Ingemar Stenmark, Alfons Åberg, he's still a big hit. Zlatan, and Herreys, Diggiloo Diggiley, big banger in the 80s in Denmark too. I like these kind of things that binds us together, whether we're rich or poor, or live in India or live in Sweden, because everyone has tried to be whatever, like making dinner and then you overcook it and it tastes bad, and these kinds of small situations, getting stuck in an elevator or whatever, traffic, or not being able to sleep at night, and there are all these things that everyone experience because we're all humans. In many ways the world is really big, and in many ways it's pretty small. Everyone knows who George Clooney is. So you can, if you like put some of these elements into your paintings and drawings, there's a big chance that many people can relate to it. And also I want to do something that if I do a show in another country, I don't want to make a show about whatever Danish politics or something like that only a small group of people understand, or something about where it's only about a certain subculture. I do some drawings that refer to like graffiti, but I only do it in a way that outsiders also understand what's going on, because I don't want to do something where it's all written in codes and no one besides my two friends understands it. The special thing about drawing is that it's something that I always return to. It's the starting point of everything, a painting, a mural, and it's also the first thing I did, probably the first creative thing I did when I was, 5 years old or something. And the special thing about drawing is that you don't actually need anything. You don't even need like a pencil or something or a paper. You can put dirt on your finger and you can draw on the wall, or you can draw in the mud. It's such a fast and simple media that everyone has access to. You don't need any expensive materials. Yeah, I read a lot of comics when I was a kid, but I didn't actually read them. I just looked at the pictures. And so whenever I read a comic as a grown-up, I realized that I've never actually understood the story. I just made up my own stories. And then when I began painting graffiti around when I was 16, 17 years old, in graffiti you have the graffiti letters, and then often you have like a character next to it. It can be like a Mickey Mouse character or something, just to draw attention to your graffiti name. But all of these characters are inspired by cartoon characters. And then when I moved into making art in the beginning, I thought, well, art is like abstract art or conceptual art, so I tried to do some of that. And I didn't really fall in love with it. But then at some point I realized that, I can just do my cartoon characters and incorporate them into my paintings, and all of a sudden art became actually fun to make.